Alan, and today I'm going to introduce Britney Spears. During my presentation today, I'm going to tell you a story about a famous singer who fought against her ungrateful father for her own right for more than a decade. This is my outline. And first, I'm going to briefly introduce who Britney Spears is. And next is the main discussion. In this part, I'm going to talk about the issues she went through and the social movement Free Britney. And last is a conclusion. Before introducing, I guess more than half of the people here have heard of the famous singer. Some people might consider her as a singer, a superstar, and actor. But to me, I think the most important part is that she is a fighter and a mother. Britney Spears, her name is called Britney Jean Spears, and her father is James Arnold Spears. She was born on December 2nd, 1981, and was born in Mississippi, USA. Some might wonder that did her father get her conservatorship before she became a singer? Well, actually, the answer is no. Her father got her conservatorship in 2008, but she came out as a singer in 1999. Her first two albums achieved global success, which was debuted in 1999 and 2000. These two albums made her the highest-selling teen entertainer of all time. She achieved 6 #1 albums on the Billboard 200 and 4 #1 singles on the US Billboard Hot 100. She got so many awards that we can definitely say that she is one of the best pop singers in 2000s. However, in 2017, this singer encountered a turning point in her life. After her divorce with her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, and lost her custody of their 2 children, she came up with some weird actions. In 2007, she shaved her hair in front of the media. And after that, she attacked a paparazzi's car with her umbrella. So in 2008, Britney Spears' father becomes her conservator because the court thinks that she has some kind of mental illness. And the late year of 2008, the conservatorship was extended indefinitely that year. And in recent court filings, her father, Jamie's lawyer, said that the conservatorship was necessary to protect Britney in every sense of the word. Well, what is conservatorship? Exactly. A conservatorship is granted by a court for people who are unable to make their own decisions, like those with dementia or other mental illness. Britney Spears' conservatorship was split into 2 parts. One is for her estate and financial affairs, and the other is for her as a person. Well, during the time when her father held the conservatorship, she was forced to do some intolerable things. First, she was arranged to work 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. And she would be sued if she didn't follow what her father told her to do. What's worse, she can't find a lawyer on her own because she was under the conservatorship. Her father also took all her possessions away, including credit cards, cash, cell phone, and passport. Second, she was forced to take drugs. She was forced to use a kind of drug called lithium. Lithium is a mood stabilizer, which is typically used to treat bipolar disorder, and it can impact mood and your energy. However, if you take too much of this drug and you stay on it longer than 5 months, you can get mentally impaired. Third, she has an IUD in her womb. IUD is a thing which prevents women from getting pregnant. What's more, she can't decide to take it off, which means that she can't decide to get pregnant or not. Unless she earns $2 million a week, but only gets $2,000. Britney Spears, during the conservatorship, Britney Spears held a lot of concerts and released some albums, but instead she just received such a little amount of money. Next, let's talk about the Free Britney social movement. Years ago, if you watch the music videos of Britney Spears, like oops, I did it again, or toxic, you can always find comments with a hashtag Free Britney. But where and when did this hashtag first come from? This social movement began in 2019. In an episode of the podcast Britney's Gram. In this podcast, an anonymous lawyer, which is formerly part of the firm that oversees Britney's conservatorship, expressed their concerns over Britney's camp and her father running Britney's life. And after this podcast, a social movement called Free Britney began. And next, let's talk about what happened during 2019 to 2021. During this time, a series of guardian changes. First, her father quitted the role of the guardian of personal affairs because of his health issues, and he went into the hospital before. And after, Britney used business trust to be her financial guardian. And after these two important things, there are some complicated changes. And on June 23rd, 2021, in a court, she said that this conservatorship is doing me way more harm than good. I deserve to have a life, and I've worked my whole life. She also said that she wants this conservatorship to end immediately. Finally, on November 12, 2021, everything came to an end. The court said that the conservatorship of the person and estate of Britney Spears is no longer required. And since then, Britney Spears regained her freedom after more than 13 years, almost 14 years. What's more, after she regained her freedom, she also got engaged with his boyfriend. And we can all see the smile and pride on her Instagram. But before ending my presentation, I would like to tell you a little story between Britney and Justin Timberlake. These two people confirmed that they were dating in 1999 and said that they split up in 2002. Everything seems normal at first, but something went wrong. After they broke up, Justin Timberlake made everyone believe that he was cheated. What's more, in his famous song, Cry Me a River, in his music video, he featured a woman who looks really like Britney. And at one concert before him performing this song, he said that sometimes in life, you think you found the one, but then one day, you find out that she is just some bitch. And also, the media and Justin also asked and said something really impolite and rude about Britney. The background of this story is that Britney said that she will wait to have sex until her marriage. But after their breakup, Justin Timberlake replied, "Okay, I did it," when the interviewer asked if he fucked Britney Spears. It was so ridiculous that the interviewer asked this kind of rude questions. And Justin also replied this way, which made her image fall severely. The internet also says that this story has something to do with her mental illness. And the reason I think that she deserves this title is that, first, she changed the image of female pop singers in 10, 20 years ago. And also, the battle cries of Free Britney rolled louder than ever from her global network of devoted fans and a concerned public. My heart broke when Britney spoke out her pain. Thank you. Because I think that this first of all, she is a very, very famous person, and but she still lost her conservatorship. And I think that the story of her fighting for her own freedom is like really inspiring and encouraging. And a lot of people was influenced by this thing too. Yes. I think like if one day I was like harmed by my parents or anything, because in Asian society, some people won't really speak out for themselves. And I think after I finished this presentation, I think I would like stand out more for myself too. Yes.
Talk about her as a singer. Do you have any favorite song of Britney Spears?
My favorite song is Toxic because this is the first song I know about her, and I think it's really catchy. Mm, I'm a fan, but I'm not a big fan. And I heard the story of the Free Britney thing, but I didn't really understand the whole story. So I chose this topic to like make me more understand about this thing.